Good night. Happy New Year.
Right, everyone, welcome to Pulse Media. Kamala Harris has blasted United States President Donald Trump for capturing Venezuela's president. Now, Kamala Harris was the former vice president and was even the vice president under the immediate past administration or in the United States of America. Now, Trump's decision to capture Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro has come with some criticism, and of course, there are a lot of people that are out there that may be happy with the decision, even in Venezuela. Now, the statement reads, Trump's decision to capture Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro has come up with a lot of criticism, arguing that the operation was driven by oil interests rather than concerns about democracy or security. Now, in a tweet on X on Sunday, Harris said the action does not make United States of America safe, stronger, or more affordable for its citizens, describing the move as unlawful, poorly judged, despite Maduro's widely criticized record in office. Now, the offense labeled against Venezuelan president is that he is leading some cartel and causing a kind of security breach in the United States of America through his drug activities. And then aside from that, he's not popular at home. He's a dictator, and then his regime is widely seen as illegal. Now, the former Vice President Kamala Harris further warned that the operation reflects a familiar pattern in which regime change efforts framed as strength ultimately leads to instability and higher cost for American family. Now, as we all know that in most of Republican administration, they focus more on in the international arena rather than the what is happening in America. They tend to be the world's police, the global police body, and then always looking at bringing one nation or one leader into accountability. Let us not forget that not quite long, they went in Nigeria through the military to strike from enclaves. They identify ISIS own enclave. Now, in less than 2 weeks, they are there at in Venezuela. This time around, capturing a sitting president, which I don't think any of us have witnessed such kind of a disgrace in modern history. Now, according to Harris, many Americans are opposed to this action, and are frustrated by what she described as repeated misinformation surrounding U.S. foreign interventions. Now, as earlier stated, the Democrats in most cases focus on internal crisis rather than external crisis. Now, and this definitely has been made known by Kamala Harris by this statement he made, because the U.S. Under a democratic administration, under the Democrats rather, focus on the welfare of U.S. citizens and their family, but not so much of that is said about the administration of the Republican, as they tend to focus more on what is happening at the international arena. Furthermore, she also accused the administration of hypocrisy. claiming the president has undermined Venezuela's recognized opposition and engaged with figures linked to Maduro while presenting the operation as a moral necessity. Harris further argued that the decision places U.S. troops at risk, costs billions of dollars, and destabilizes the region without clear legal authority and exit strategy or tangible benefits. For Americans at home, she added that the United States needs leadership focused on reducing costs for working families, upholding the rule of law, strengthening alliances, and prioritizing the interests of American people. She wrote, Donald Trump action in Venezuela do not make Americans safer, stronger, or more affordable. That Maduro is a brutal, illegitimate dictator does not change the fact that this action was both unlawful and unwise. We have seen this movie before. Wars for regime against change or oil that are sold as strength, but turn into chaos, and American families pay the price. The American people do not want this and are tired of being lied to. This is not about drugs or democracy. It is about oil and Donald Trump desire to play regional strongman. The statement was kind of lengthy, but I just tried to pinpoint the key part of it. Now, American policies, especially during Republicans, are merely targeted at foreign relations. If you look at, let's just take, say since 1999, we have had several administrations, American-led administration also, and then which have focused more on resolving external crises. That is when you talk about Republican. If you look at the major wars that were fought by America, they were under Republican presidency. We talk about the George Bush Jr. war, where he had to dethrone Saddam Hussein, which his dad couldn't do. And of course, under Democrat, save for the black president, Barack Obama, who was at the time a president of the United States of America, brought down the Libya administration, and we know what that country is today. It's a shadow of itself. It used to be a strong country before, and part of what led to the insecurity we have in sub-Saharan Africa today is a result of the overthrowing of Gaddafi, which allow illegal weapons to cross border, and some even came as far into Nigeria. Now, the issue here is that whatever policies Americans are trying to engage targeted at the international arena, the Americans should know that the world is watching. They cannot continue to the world cannot continue to watch without reacting. But of course, the reason why other nations of the world like China and Russia didn't make too much statement is because Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro is known for illicit drug trafficking and then all manner of drug gangsterism, which is infiltrating the United States of America. So it is more or less an internal affair for America. And no matter what, even if he has succeeded in forging alliance with China, it would have deterred US from getting him. This so far the most disgraceful event of decade, capturing a sitting president and cuffing a sitting president. No one thought this could ever happen in our lifetime, but that is what Donald Trump seems to be giving us. The lesson is that America is watching. Now, and a lot of Nigerians may be happy with this development, especially they will feel safe because they know that America can invade Nigeria's territory and help us fight the insecurity which Donald Trump is not comfortable with, especially when it has to do with killings of Christians in Nigeria. Now, the Kamala Harris has come out. We all know that the Democrats focus on welfare, taking care of American family. They hardly fight war. They hardly target international arena. But we know that the exact opposite is the conservative, which are the Republican, who in most cases focus more on international arena, trying to curb excesses of nations that are potential risks to not just America but to the world. Now, under this administration, we do not see any administration from other part of the world that could come out stronger to challenge the new world order. I'll see you in another video. This is Pulse Media.